So it's the next morning. Everything is literally iced over. It's slowly melting away. Gonna get Rob's van hooked up, the Sera on the trailer. Hopefully this winch isn't frozen because I have to be able to pull it out. So we'll see what happens. Let's get this thing unhooked, get that thing hooked up and go from there. So look what I just found. Rob had this at his place in Mamaroneck, and he said, go look at the windshield. And he says, look, I love this car. I would love to buy this car or trade. Give me a call. Let's work something out. I live by the police station, Juan. So Sera's loaded up. Rob's van's hooked up. All those doors are awesome. Truck's parked up. I'm gonna get it strapped down, and then we're gonna head out. We're on the road in Connecticut on the 95, and it looks to be like there is an accident of some sort. It might just be that someone spun out earlier. Let's see what the funk is all about over here. Spun out and hit the guardrail. So we made it to Ray's house to come see the dealership he runs out of here. Ray has such slick asphalt that, like us, he fell, and so he might give me the video, but he ate SHIT today for sure. So yeah, we'll show you a couple of the cars, especially this beauty. But this morning it was here. How do you feel? The camera wants to know. It still hurts?
It still hurts.
Oh my gosh.
This is how old people break their hips.
I know, this is bad. It's really bad. I think you could fit more cars in here though.
I totally could.
Yeah.
I'm trying to shrink down. Moving the Escalade. Look how much space I got.
I know, the Escalade was a huge car that... What's beeping?
Oh, this thing. I think my start.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna
Yeah, you see?
You're gonna eat it too.
I know, I don't want to eat it. That's the one we picked up from the port back in the day when we picked up the Hino Dyna. But this is also a really cool walkthrough. Oh wow, you fixed the bodywork. You fixed the bodywork. Did you have to repaint it? Oh my goodness. New windshield was installed and everything on this. So this is the first one we're picking up. This is like Nick's. Actually sounds really nice too. It's got a blow-off valve, but let's see it. So Nick and I will have to race our Altos together. Clear coat's a little shot. This actually used to be Nate's car. Bumper, clear coat shot. Same thing, a little bump here. Nothing crazy though. It's got a Momo steering wheel, which is sick. That works. Temperature gauge doesn't work there, but there's a bypass temperature gauge on it. It's got fancy red hoses. It's a cool car. Next car is this white Honda Z. We actually picked this up at the port. Some rust here. I'll probably get that repaired. See if we can find a hood. It's got this weird body kit that I do not love. That might come off. I don't know. These are all for sale. Just keep that in mind. But this is four-wheel drive. It's got this fancy screen. Eventually we're gonna have to help him clear all this out, but it's a Honda Z. We know what we could do with Honda Zs thanks to Rob. It's got an automatic cappuccino. This thing's pretty cool. I like the Momo. And then the Sentry. Huge, huge trunk. They did a straight pipe or... Oh, it's so quiet and smooth. Never driven one of these. How many trades would it take for this one?
This one?
Yeah. What do you want for mine? For my Horde for this one?
I don't know. Rear wheel drive. There's the cappuccino engine in it.
Yeah, but are you swapping the transmission too or no?
No, I'm keeping the carry training.
Only 4-speed?
The 4-speed. I was fine with it.
Actually, I had a 4-speed. I had the same thing. It was the same. Does that one have AC or no?
Jimny? Yes.
Mine didn't have AC.
Oh, yes? No? Yes, it has AC.
Nice. And we got the Cara. Well, everybody wants to know what's the plan with the Cara.
I'm fixing the distributor. I just haven't gotten it here.
Is that what the final issue was?
That's the last thing I haven't touched. There's a cam angle sensor. That's the only thing that's in there that could possibly do this, because if it's not reading the res properly, then it thinks it's revving at the top, and it's not.
But then you also just POR'd the whole thing too, right? For rust prevention.
I gotta finish this, and I'm just demotivated. Now I just went splat. I don't want to.
I know, especially that you fell now. But here's the setup. I've actually driven this thing. It's actually is a rocket too.
Even in its hobbled form, it's still a rocket.
I know, it's crazy. It's more of a rocket now.
God bless you.
Jeez. And then he's got his wild wind that he's doing a lift for. Did it scratch it?
No, it wouldn't have scratched it. It hit the window.
Oh my gosh. Rob would have owed him a $10,000 window, basically. This is actually really clean, by the way.
Oh yeah, I've been really good with buying stuff and nothing has been rusty.
That's good. That's really good. That
Like-
means you're looking at the auction properly.
I learned my lesson from the first carry I bought.
Yes.
When the mirror came, because that one had the gash in the door.
Oh
That
yeah.
was totally visible in the auction video photos, but first one, rookie move. So
Yeah.
it is what
Well,
it
you
is.
also changed vendors too. Who are you using now?
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, Cardeal Page. That's right.
I bought like 20 cars from him.
Yeah. Shout out Rodrigo and Cardeal Page. But, oh wow, look at the shiny lift.
What?
Are you
I bought the full package.
How much was that lift?
With shipping, I think I was like $1,700.
That's not bad for lifted.
It's a 3-inch lift. It's the full kit. You need everything. So I took one radius arm off already on this side,
Yep.
and then I tried to put that one in, and I forgot that one accounts for the lift. So therefore, the mounting holes are a little bit different. I need to lower the axle a smidgen. And I
Okay.
can't do it because this was here, and when I was working on it, it was snowing outside. So I was like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I just gotta finish my stuff.
Who are you telling? I gotta start and finish stuff too. We're in the Century for the first time. This thing is a boat, but I love it. I think we're gonna need to get one for both Mendy imports and the channel. I think it's just a pretty cool car. But I've said in the past that it's difficult to want to get one of these because of the fact that it's a car that's meant to be for someone to drive you in it. So what's the point of getting it if you're not going to be driven in it? And I guess I could drive my kids around and they would probably love it, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know the reason to get it. It would be a cool port day car, that's for sure. Essentially a Lexus is what it is. But it's a V12. This thing, it gets up there. Slow takeoff. Ray says it's his clapped one. There's things that he's fixing on, and then I think he does have it for sale if you're interested. I think he is asking 15 grand for it, or best offer. If you're interested in one, hit him up. It's very smooth, the takeoff. It's kind of incredible how smooth it is. Oh, needs new wipers. What? Yeah, go for it. Nice and straight.
I'm trusting you guys because I can't see.
Yeah, go look in the back, make sure it's good. Yep. All the way. Put the door down, take it for a spin.
That is a cool
Actually, zippy car. Now we load the Alto. Go that way. More. Straight. Straight that put. Yep. Nice and easy. Come on up. To that way a little. Straight. Good. Give it a good little push. That way a little. Turn the wheel. Yes. Go back down. Say it again. Don't put where?
Don't put hard stuff. Pro tip, don't put hard stuff in this hoodie pocket. Especially sharp things.
Yes.
Because if you fall.
Yes. Protrusion.
Yeah. So I ate 2 oil filters.
Yeah.
Probably better it was 2 than 1 because more surface area.
That's true. We're loaded up. We got the Z. We got the Alto. Alto's leaking a little gas, so we have to look into that.
I don't know.
All right. I'll see you later, Ray.
Dude, I haven't driven that for like 2 months.
I know. All right. We'll see you later, Ray. Thanks.
Thanks for coming out.
Ready?
No, we're going to guess. We get your turn.
All right, so I'm driving the Z. It's got a TV, which is pretty baller. Wow, that guy almost just wrecked completely. That's insane. But it drives really well. Can hit up $120 with no issue. It does, because it's only 4 gears. Well, not only 4 gears, because that's a lot of gears, but it is higher revved on the what's it called, on the RPMs. But overall, not bad. We got Rob and what's his face, Patrick, in the back, and they're following, and now we're headed to go see the other truck that we're gonna pick up. But yeah, that baller van. We're cruising right around probably 60, 62 miles per hour. It's really funny to look at the Rob and Patrick are in the front, but it's funny to look at the Sprinter, and if you look closely, if you had straight ramps to shoot, you could shoot that car right in the back of that Sprinter, which is also a low roof. The width is just like perfect to probably fit that car in there. I have seen somebody put a K-van inside of a high roof Sprinter before, so that's really funny just in comparison to see how tiny that car is. But also see that my left tail light on the trailer is out. The brake and the blinker work, but that's kind of strange. I did see that one of the ground wires on the left side was out, so maybe that might be the issue for that side. But this thing's hauling $120 right around 6,000 RPM. Can't really hear it. Took about $24 to fill up with gas. I think maybe even less than that. We're just cruising. Realized I also hit 98,400 kilometers on this car. Pretty cool. And it's holding up pretty well. It will go to like about 138 kilometers per hour, and then if fuel cuts, actually it's more like red lines, and it cuts off. So pretty impressive for this little Honda Z. And it's planted on the ground. It's not getting thrown. It's not getting thrown all over the road. Only when you hit like a weird bump where it shakes you all over the place, but there it cuts. One more cut now. It's like the weirdest thing. It just cuts it off, but again, it's probably because it's close to the 7,000 RPM. We're gonna stop to get some food, aka provisions. I found this place called Steam Tender, which looks like it would be a pretty legit place. And so we're gonna stop here. We're gonna see some choo-choo trains. So, pretty exciting. Kind of excited to try this place out.
You have arrived.
That's a pretty cool shot. You wanted to come here, right?
Yeah, I want to get a steamer.
A steamer. Ticket office. Wow. Yeah, you get your shoes cleaned?
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Oh yeah, the heat?
Oh my god.
100%.
Oh.
I wonder if they actually clean shoes here.
I'm sure they do.
This is cool.
Wow, this is so warm.
Is it a K car?
Definitely not a K car.
Not a K car?
No, the engine's smaller than 660. We have 42-inch rims.
42-inch rims? Wow. We're back on the Z. We're about to take off to go see the last piece of the puzzle for today. This was an interesting place. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. Mac and cheese that they were raving about wasn't the greatest. It's a cool experience, especially if you can eat in there, but I'm gonna get to it. Pretty nice back roads to be driving on. It's pretty cool. We are in a winter advisory, but it's crazy. It's like 60 degrees outside. I'm totally exaggerating, but it's very warm outside. And we're supposed to get rain, I guess, allegedly. And then after rain, we're gonna get some snow. But it doesn't call for snow until back home. I think here, around here is like 6 p.m. Back home might be closer to 3 p.m. I think it is. So I think Rob said it's coming from the south and headed up north. So yeah, but I wish winter was over so that we could do a lot more than what we've been doing because it's been so cold. All right, so we made it to the next one. Check out this. Screen's awesome. This beat. Love the beat. Absolutely love it. Got the Momo. Recaro. We're looking at this beast. Check this thing out. What year did you say the Corvette was?
76.
76, and it's fully done up. And then the collection of cars is unreal. My kids would go nuts here with all these cars. Fast and the Furious. So when did you start collecting Hot Wheels, do you think?
10 years ago.
10 years ago. Wow, and this is what you've gotten so far in 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, this is only a quarter of it.
Really?
I have about 10,000 Hot Wheels.
Jeez,
Most of
10,000.
them are in the attic.
Okay, nice. Yeah, Rob, how many Hot Wheels do you think you have?
Well, I have quite a bit. He has a lot more, but
Yeah.
he has quite a bit.
But it's cool how you line the wall with it and everything. Especially the tow trucks, those are becoming really hard to find.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then look at the spoon. Yeah. Oh, it looks really cool. I like the Corvette back here too.
Oh yeah, that's actually a bed.
Oh, it's a bed.
Those kids' bed.
Yeah.
Put the back of it and just.
Cut it out and put it back there. That's smart. That's really cool. But yeah. PTO dump, 5-speed.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Oh wait, where's my sun visor?
That's an added feature. You have to add that from Japan. It doesn't come standard. Right there for a sec. That's cool. What do you mean?
As soon as you put it on, so like lifting mode.
Oh, you put the transfer case in neutral, and then you put it into gear. It might just be lower, that's all.
Ah, I see.
So we're in the Sprinter now, and we're headed to the gas station. Shout out to Gilberto. He hooked it up with the dump. You'll see that coming on the channel soon. He's got a really cool beat. I wish we had more time to chat and show all the other cool stuff, because there are a ton of cool stuff, but we're just trying to beat this storm to make it back home. So yeah, we got these guys going, so I guess they're wanting me to go for the gas, but catch you back up at the gas station. Update. So we made it to the gas station. They didn't have a bathroom. Rob needed a bathroom, so we found one there. Alto's running because we were debating which one to drive. Luckily, Rob's got a dealer plate, so we can really, in theory, drive either the truck or the Alto. But the truck seems to be running right, so we'll drive the truck. Did find an issue already with the truck. Besides the carb needing a slight adjustment because of the idle, the brake switch over here, it completely disintegrated off, so that's not working. Everything else seems to be working pretty great. The dump works great. It does what it needs to do. Issue we had with the Alto was when we loaded it on the trailer, it was actually leaking gas, and so that's why I turned it on, just in case we're gonna switch cars, because now the sky's turning on us. There's a couple rain droplets on the cars, which means the weather's coming, so we need to hightail it to my house, drop off at least one of the cars, and then I think Rob's gonna take one car home with him, and then switch the truck and trailer together so that we can take the truck and trailer back to where it needs to go, essentially, to get snowed in, and I don't have to worry about that on my street. And then basically find out where the Z's going. So that's kind of the plan for now. Just noticed my plate. I almost lost my plate. Wow, it's kind of wild. Yeah, take care of that, get going, and we'll go from there. I'll kind of update you as we go on the road, but this car's cool. The fact that it just makes all the right noises is what makes it really cool. So the issue with this one is the temp gauge on here doesn't work. It works on there. It does have a radio, has an ETC reader, has all the cool stuff. So this one will be for sale. This one's, I guess we'll list it for $6,500 or best offer. If you're interested, shoot me a message. All right, so we did a quick shopperoo. I get to hop in the Alto here. We're going back to the gas station. We're gonna fill this up with gas and hit the road. See how this thing does. Top speed run in 3, 2, 1. So last I left off, we had unloaded this one and we're driving it back home. Weather's turned. It looks like it's still rain. Hopefully it'll hold up. I think we're in Hartford now. I'm headed to Norwalk. So hopefully we still got some time in us before it starts to really come down, because I need to get the truck and trailer back to where they normally go. But this thing is not as quick as the pink lemonade, but it goes fast. I think there's a boost leak, because let's see. You hear it right there. It's like leaking. Or at least I think it's a boost leak. It might be that the blow-off valve on it is bad, but let me tell you, it hauls. It may not be as fast as my 5-speed one as far as like takeoff goes, but it'll hold it. I was cruising at 130, and I think we were right around 55 to 6,000 RPM, and it goes. There's rain out there. We're pretty planted on the ground. Being that it's so small and low to the ground, you definitely hear the bumps and feel them a little bit better. But let me tell you, after sitting in the Z and sitting in this, I am so much more comfortable driving this than the Z. Patrick took over and drove the Z. Rob's over in the van, and I'm driving this thing, and I'm cruising. I genuinely have a soft spot for these Altos, and I am loving it. I said earlier, 6,500. I think I want to make a video series with these cars, not these cars, with this car in particular, because I think it's borderline clapped enough. There's a little bit of traffic up ahead, otherwise I would open it up a little bit. But yeah, overall, it's a cool car. I think I would call the series like budget build. There's a ton of cars in Japan. You don't need Skylines or GTRs and all these other cars to really have a JDM car that you could really build up and make it into something cool. Like these Altos, you know, depending on it, they can range, you know, shipping without like import costs anywhere. An automatic one that might be a little clap can range anywhere from 2,500, and you can get up towards like 10,000 depending on what it is that you're looking for in the Altos. I mean, 6,500 for this one. It is automatic, so it'll deter some people from it. But in my opinion, for what it has to offer, for somebody that wants to enter into the class of K car and be able to drive and enjoy a car, they may not know how to drive stick shift, this will be the perfect car for you, because it's got the whooshing noises with the blow-off valve. It's got turbo, you know. You could do simple things like mod the speakers. This radio is already a Bluetooth radio. You can put an A-Toto 1.5 or the Blubkiss or something, or Blumfist one that's like a full touchscreen that Walmart has. And these seats, I actually am genuinely in love with these seats, not sheets, wow. But I'm talking a lot. I think I'm gonna do a full review on this car, because I had the other Alto, the one that was like Galaxy with the purple and like the midnight purple with the sparkles. I want to do a video on this one, because This one is the same but different in many different aspects. I think they both not were clapped. They all had the rough edges. And the interior in this thing is, I mean, despite the fact that it's dirty, it's actually generally pretty clean. I like it. But anyways, less talking. I'm gonna get us home. Hopefully this video is not too long. You guys don't get bored of watching it. But soon to come is a video on this thing. I did not get a chance to make a video on the Sera. You'll have to go to Ray Anything Wheels channel and watch his video on it when he makes it. He's got a couple things that he has to fix. The surging issue, which we think is a vacuum leak, and then besides that, what's it called? The suspension is kind of clunky, and I think pretty much that's it. From there, that car should be good to go. Anyways, talking too much. Gonna drive and focus, maybe get some rollers, and then I'm not quite sure we'll end this video. Maybe when I drop off the truck and trailer. I'll keep you posted. Right, so we're back in the pickup because now we got to jockey some cars around. The Alto's on the back of the pickup. We're headed to where the truck normally gets stored before it gets too compact, so we can ditch the truck trailer and Alto, and then we can go back home, and then the day will be over. So yeah, it's been fun. It was a fun day. I wish I had property where I could just put all my cars and not have to worry about them. But I don't, not yet. Soon enough, we'll see. Maybe I'll leave Connecticut or something, go to Virginia or something else. But I feel like over here, there's still a lot that I have to do. But who knows? Maybe I'll hit the lotto, and then I'll buy some property, and then all these problems will be over. I'm not sure where I'll end this video yet, but I'll keep you posted. Rob's van. We left the truck, so now it's gonna get snowed in. Won't have to worry about it, hopefully for a couple days. Heads up. And now we're gonna go back home. Wow, it's a winter wonderland now, that's for sure. This is nuts. Now it's really coming down. Now we're back home.